What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, and we're here at the Omaha Regionals. Here with my boy, getting 7th place. What did you play today, bro?
I played Danger Orcust, so I know the new deck that's kind of going around. I've been playing BA for a while, and this deck is just infinitely better. If you have BA, put it down, grab the Orcust cards. It's like almost the same deck, just better. So
Orcust just hella crazy.
The Orcust works so much better. So
you go to Mermaid and you win.
Yeah, go to Mermaid and win. So
I saw that. And I was
stick to the game plan.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So we'll go with the first. We got the nice mask. So we had to play Triple Thanos Dragon.
This is the main deck, baby?
This is the main deck.
I like this.
We blind go second, so we want to fix our hand. Don't want to draw Mare. We don't want to draw too many of our Orcust cards. We want to dig for Denko when we don't draw Denko. So we never draw Denko, let's be real.
Seven attempts, baby.
Yeah, 7 attempts, so we still can't do it. So this card will get you there, and it's got the second effect of where if it gets targeted, you discard a card, you negate it, destroy it. So like people try and hit it with Rusty for some reason. I discard a Danger and blow it up, or it's amazing against Striker. So,
yeah, no Widow Anchor today.
Yeah, no Widow Anchors. So we got 3 of those. Then the card we never see, 3 Denko Sekka. Pretty self-explanatory. The card is insane. You just win. Drop it, and they can't do much. So play through. This deck plays through so many hand traps. So the next card, I know a lot of people aren't playing it because you want to just normally your Denko, but I played 2 Sky Blaster. I never see Denko, so well then it just makes your opponent have to push through so much. So if you have a Sky Blaster plus any danger monster, or you summon out like your little baby dragons, this makes you 2 more tokens, so you're already at 4 monsters with that. Plus if you get to your Destrudo, then you got 4 monsters off the Mare, and then if you get to your Nightmare package, you got 4 monsters off of that. So you just got monsters and monsters and monsters. So you just play through all the hand traps. And then we got the 1 Dark Grapher. It's an extender. A lot of people can't really play around it anymore. So it gets you to your second monster that you need, triggers all your dangers, discard Destrudo. Also your Nightmare. The Orcust Nightmare is a dark level 8, so you can just pitch to special it. So very good. Next for dangers, we played a lot of dangers. So 3 Nessie, pretty self-explanatory. Searches, gets you going, works great with Greffer and Sky Blaster. The whole goal of the deck is just to get to 2 monsters. Two monsters and win. So we max out on all of our dangers. 3 snakes. All the ones that we can special off of our
best replacer.
Yeah, exactly. 3 Jackalope. Super good. Then we continued with the theme of 3 Mothman. Still kind of mediocre about it. The one thing it does do is fix your hands, and it gets you to Danka. Yeah, so we got to dig as much as we can, and I love to draw my brick cards. So
that Mare,
the Mare, or the Destrudo, or your Orcust. I always draw my Orcust cards, so this always just pitches it, and so that I never have to go into my Nightmare cards. We played our last one. We played a 1-up Thunderbird for popping set cards. It was
second was pretty good.
Yeah, blinding second, it's good. To be honest, I would probably switch it for a Bigfoot because it doesn't out the floodgates. So like every time that there was like a summon limit or something like that. So this is probably the one thing I would switch. The Bigfoot just outs it. So. And then for Chaos Monsters, the one I never draw and the one I always draw.
Man, you do that all 3 games.
I'm about to play 2 of it just because I never get my searches off of it. But they're so good. They're extenders. You can make Boil Savage Dragon with it if you draw it. And Destrudo plus your normal play going first when you're forced to go first. Then Destrudo himself. Super self-explanatory. Yeah, it's so good. It's so versatile. You can either make Boil Savage with it going first. You can use it just as a monster. Yeah, just another monster that gets you to your 2 monsters, or you can start clearing with the Yazi. So, and then I made I used it, made a Yazi, popped like a Saruja, then summoned out the Mare, and made tokens, and then I made a Brio, and I bounced 3 Colossus with the Brio.
Oh yeah.
So
Colossus doesn't do nothing.
Colossus doesn't do nothing against that. So the card we always draw that we're trying to put back.
Yeah.
You don't, even if you draw the Mare, you still can win all the time. So your Orcust engine just gets you there. We call it Orcust, but it's only 5 Orcust monsters.
They're the best ones.
Yeah, 2 Nightmare. It's the one you summon off of the with the mermaid.
You can Ghibli summon that. I learned that
Yeah,
today.
you can Ghibli summon
And I was
it.
like, what?
Yeah.
That's a nightmare.
Yeah, so it's super good. It's just you're foolish to get going. You can also boost some. It's got this second effect where you target something to boost, so you can get like stuff bigger than your opponents. And then the other ones, the one we play, the one of the specials from deck, specials from grave, and then specials from banish. So. You go to them in the order, so it's super easy. And they're not like the worst cards because even if you draw any of these, like, or you pitch them off of your danger, you just do your normal stuff to start breaking through cards. And then, like, even if you draw this, then you just banish this and you go into this one and you go into your normal plays afterwards. You just have to think accordingly because this. And then if you get to the wrong one, like this gets in there, or one of them gets banished, the Link monster shovels in there, which is actually
that Link monster's really good.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to use it correctly. So
I don't know how to play it.
your resources are very important. So even though you might have game on board, you got to think about your next turn plays in case things don't go the way they should. Then we play 4 kaijus. The Raging for the Dark, you can ditch it for the Armageddon Knight if you need to. And then the one machine to summon an Orcust off the Summon Sword.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Summon Sword something, yep. And then, I bore load these all the time, and you take them, and it's like, here's my big guy's back. So, and then the last card, the best card in the deck. With the draw.
This card says draw 2.
Draw 2.
And cycle one back.
And cycle one of my bricks that I draw back.
Yeah, put the Mirror back on bottom.
I played incorrectly. I played 42 cards for this event.
So changing, go back to 40?
We'll probably go back to 40 so we draw our Danko more.
What would you think you'd take out?
Like I said, the one Thunderbird wasn't the greatest. And maybe even the one of the Mothmans, to be honest. There's so many cards that are like you have to play like all your Orcust cards and everything like that. So there's not like super. Yeah, you have to cut down on your danger count, or you'd have to like not play the Sky Blasters, or you have to like not main that. So like it's so good though. All these cards fix
that Fantastical Dragon's a good meta call right now.
Super so good. I dropped it so many games. Everyone always wants to go first.
Yeah.
So we got our 3. For the extra deck, we got our 3 tokens. Broken tokens. They're Mirror tokens. We played 1 Link Karibo. It's our summon for the Mirror tokens. So you have to be able to use effect monsters to make your big monsters. So the 1 Link Karibo, you can keep bringing it back. The 1 Underclock, when you're into Orcust monsters, you're locked into dark monsters. So you want to do your normal, like your Mirror's water and everything. So you want to do your normal plays first. So if you, afterwards, when you're stuck into making other Link monsters, you can make your Underclock, which is super easy, and you can like start lowering stuff to get over.
You can kill them with your kaiju with that combo.
Yeah, you can. You can definitely kill them.
Combos that you put in the right column.
Yeah, that's right. So the one of the most important card are 1 Orcust.
Let people know how this card works. People don't know.
There's like so many effects. Everyone's just like, oh, it's just an Orcust name. It is not just an Orcust name. It's got a recycle effect, so you can put back any banished machine. So it's not just your the World Wand is not an Orcust card. So, but you can still put it back because it's a machine. So you recycles whatever you need for your later game, and then also while it's linked, not even co-linked, can't be destroyed by battle. So there's other little bonus things about it.
I would never read that. I would
exactly. And it's like, oh, okay, I have game. It's like, oh, okay. It's chilling. So, and it's got great zones, and it's a link too. You can special back from the grave. For nightmares, the 1 mermaid to summon.
This is how you kill people.
That's how you kill people. That's how you get your engine going. If you have an ash this card.
Yeah, if you don't ash that, it's over.
The 1 Cerberus, the 1 Phoenix. These are like your 2 that you would make before you go into this, depending on what you want. It wasn't like phenomenal either one, but if for like clearing boards, the clearing boards is better for that. Everyone here played Trap Tricks. I didn't want to pop a bad artifact, so we never used that. So we just used it as a name.
Yeah.
And then the 1 Unicorn, also dark. So when you're locked into Orcust cards, you can summon that. And then we fit our 1 Rusty in here. This card sets up our, when we go first, our combo when we make Azathoth. So it's good, and it can pop cards. So Triple Burst, another dark, outs the Striker matchup.
Rain Bay when that.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty self-explanatory. I couldn't fit the whole Azathoth package into my extra deck because I wanted to play cards like for utility like this.
You're already going second.
So we're already going second, and cards like that are just utility help out. The one Summon Sword is super. Yeah, it's so good. So all I will. Like every time you use it to summon out your wand once you bring back the link. The two, this card, and this card, how you win games. Yeah, so I won card. Apparently, if you're in a losing spot, you just make this, and then you try and you sit on this for as long as you can until you get back into a game. So yeah, and then when you actually can win the game, you just make that. You make Boral Sword. So I Boraloaded your Boraload, so that's still good. Yeah. And then we played 3 synchros, Brio to bounce because it's Brio. Yeah. The Yazi, and then on top of it, I didn't even summon it. I didn't summon it today because I never no one ever made me go first. Even after I blind going second, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'll go first." Like, oh. Yeah, I was like, "Okay, I guess I don't need to make this card." I think actually no, I did make it once and I just won off of it.
So. Already win more.
I was just like I had my opponent in a losing spot. So. Yeah, 15 cards in the extra, and then the last aside because I couldn't fit him into the extra, the package. Super good. I mean, just turn off your opponent's turn.
I'm like, what is happening?
Just turn off your opponent's turn. And then to go with it, the 3 of. So when you make your Rusty, you set this, send that, and then you get your that. If you do your normal Orcust plays, you don't even do like a video or anything about it. Your normal Orcust plays will get you to this play. So all you need to do is to make a mermaid, and it gets you this.
And that's insane. Make mermaid.
Make mermaid, make Azathoth. So super busted. I wanted to commit to a hand trap this format. Probably a mistake, or maybe I even just chose the wrong one. I like Droll because it shuts off. Turns off dangers. I never know if I'm going to face the FTK, and it's like the best card. So it's very, very good. Turns off like as much as you possibly can. So going forward, maybe play something more realistic. Or I didn't play Allure, which a lot of people are playing on their side to make more consistent. Yeah. So maybe even play Allure for it. I played the Crusadia Guard Dragon, which is like the most scary board you can make against someone. We ran like Boral. We made Saryuja, Boral Savage, with Nat Beast and and a Crystal Wing, and it's like I still outed that board. Yeah, I still just outed the board. So it's like you don't even need to stop them; you just win. So, and then when we side out our Second's Light, the 1 card destruction. Yeah, I drew that, but it still does not get you a guaranteed Danko.
So we were trying though.
Maybe with the lures we will. Yeah, and then the last ones we have are 3 twin. God card, and 3 reboot, the win button.
I lose it on card too.
Push that and we win. So
we're always having a win button.
Yeah, so that's it.
Alright, shout outs you want to give, brother?
I want to shout out Asian Persuasion for giving us the awesome Chancellor's deck profile. Shout out to Team Guyanese Gamer, the team I'm a part of. They're great people too.
Go check them out down here. I'll have you guys.
Awesome. And then shout out to Tom Diskin for hooking me up with the best deck that you could possibly have. So thank you so much.
Hey, no problem, man. Congratulations on 7th place, and thanks for having me.
Thank you.